If this is your intestine, we have taught this in the medical teaching. Now you're becoming man of space, you have to understand. In so many ways, where you start with your mouth, and you go into your stomach, and you digest the food. This is your face, as the British call it, the mush. Up to this point, somewhere here, and then somewhere here. This is a very few micron. Micron cannot be detected. Up to here, the body absorbs B12, which you ate from picking up the fruit from the garden where the manure was used, which manure is partly creation, collection of the fields of higher strengths called B12, or in olden days, people used to use their own excrement. They used to put it, energize it, and eat it. And up to this point, the body absorbs radiation. In a way, creates the condition that different strengths B12 from here to B12 from here are very different B12s. They're different energies because they have given to increase the energy of your limbs to be able to what condition they go. If your body is short of B12 as given the strength here, and you damage this one, then the cell or the lymph which picked this up, which is missing, will not be able to pass your bone marrow to become part of your immune system. So in a way, in the world of science of man today, when you have a deficiency in your immune system, you go and look what's wrong with the bone, and then you find out which part of the stomach or intestine the radiation has not been absorbed. Your problem sits in your stomach, not in deficiency in your immune system, which means the right radiation from B12 has not been absorbed. So when it comes to this point, red point, up to here, everything goes in. But as these B12s go and carry, the cell still carries a B12. And when it comes to at this strength to this strength, is no use because you want it. So what the body does, body returns back to here, the B12. It's the second time we see absorption of the radiation and conversion from matter state and the plasma state. And then in this point, it comes in as energy of B12. And after this line, it changes to matter of B12 and you produce it at the excrement. So in the physical life, we see gamma rays, radiations all coming in, and at this point, through the structure of the gravitational magnetic field of 3 layers of the body, we convert these gamma rays into useful gamma energy or the GANS energy. But we see this on the skin, and for the first time, we understood we see it inside the body of the man as well. So in a way we change, we convert ganses into some sort of matter energy state that when it comes in touch with the gravitational field of the space of the earth, it changes to B12 as a matter. So your body cannot work without a knife and without a life. In outside become a knife, inside become a life. So when you come to understand this, you understand it's the same. B9, or what you call folic acid, has the strength that it only fits into the liquid of the womb of the mother. That is a soft field for the fetus to grow. So when people tell you gases are radioactive, you say, of course they have to be. But they're radioactive in a plasma state. I can drink all of it. Nothing will happen in the water state. But when I eat itself, I create too much energy. Nothing to do with radiation of it. It's the amount of energy that they give. So this becomes part of you to understand. Because in space, the difference between different parts, the space in understanding the work of the fields and the plasma of the fields become important. So When somebody tells you cancers are radioactive, I said, you stupid guy, of course they are, otherwise you didn't exist. Your body absorbs, eats, and in a way, without it, you have problems. When you see, especially vegetarians coming to you, by the blood test you see. When people come to me, I have this problem, immune system problem, and the rest of it, what do the doctors tell you? You need this, you need that. In the new knowledge of the space technology, we ask for, we want to see the radioactive materials in your body and the position. I want to see the amount of B12 in your body. I want to see the amount of B6, B9, and every other radioactive material, which those who understand nothing about the world of creation has been covered under the B cells. All the vitamin Bs are radioactive materials. So when immune system does not create, you have to see where is not receiving the energy. Not going and trying to do the damage repair without fixing the brakes. So when you have a vegetarian with you, you understand always they have a shortage of B12. And the level and diversion from this balance point tells you how critical is and what immune system deficiencies and what damages in their body you expect. Because the lower it is, it means the damage is at a higher level of intestine. Because as the food travels along, it loses its energy, so the highest are taken at the top and the lowest. The highest is needed for neuro division and rapid division of the cells for damages. The lower one is for normal repair. So you got to understand the difference between radioactive in a matter state and plasma field energy of activity as gamma ray in the cell, in the amino acid. A lot of people have tried to test this, and one after another, they have hit the wall. Because unless you increase the huge amount and even understanding of it, then you understand the safest thing mankind will carry is the ganses, which is the structure of his own body. But you come to one point